timer. Okay.
How is it? Okay. Isaac and Rebecca had no children for the first 20 years of their marriage. When their prayers were finally answered and Rebecca conceived, she suffered intense pregnancy pain. God informed her that she was pregnant with twins who would be opposite, not only physically but no morally as well, and that each one's success in pursuing his path in life would be at the expense of the others. Woo-hoo. It's upsetting so much. Chutzpah.
Okay. Thank you, Yoni.
Double identity. Vayomer Havai Allah Shnei Goyim B'vitnechu Shnei Lumim Mimeaich Yiparedu Uleoim Miloim Yematz V'Goymer Bereshis Barak Chav Hey Pasach Chav Gimel. God told her, 2 nations are in your womb, 2 powers will diverge from within you. The upper hand will pass from one power to the other. Genesis chapter 25, verse 23. Okay, nice.
Where are we reading?
Metaphorically.
Metaphorically, Jacob and Esau represents 2 souls on their opposite drives that exist within each of us. We each possess an inner Jacob, i.e. a divine soul with the godly drives, and also an inner Esau, i.e. the animating soul, with its selfish drive. When our divine soul asserts itself, it weakens the material tendencies of the animating soul.
This one. Hold on. Let's get like this water. It's a lemon. You don't want it? I'm not giving you this.
It's your turn.
Yes, it is. It's okay, just leave. The whole Shabbos that if we're bringing, I was trying to figure out. Okay, go find the cookie. The whole Shabbos I was trying to figure out, where's Yishmael inside of me? Where do I have a little Arab inside of me, and I keep on giving him land, and I keep on letting him stab me? But
Yaska.
I'm proud of myself to decide to take my body and be now with you guys. And my wife is calling in a second. So, guys, you see, this when you're married, you have extended body that pulls you. So you have to be in charge. So now I have to go now. Even I'm with you only. Only I want. You see, I made my own decision was to stay here. So I'm 2 bodies basically. I'm not joking. Thank God. So I'm gonna have to knock off the davening now. Thank you very much, Joseph. I'm going to try to see you and not to. Oh, guys.
Yoni.
Awesome. You might want to restart my timer though because it took a little long, and the mic is blocking it. There you go. Perfect. So the divine soul overcomes the animating soul in the same way that light overcomes darkness. Light does not have to actively exert itself to dispel darkness. Darkness simply ceases to exist in the presence of light. Similarly, as soon as we let the holiness and goodness of our divine souls shine by studying the Torah and observing the commandments, the selfishness of the animating soul disappears, which is something interesting. So I heard someone today say, there's no space for me to put my tefillin. Went to davening, and someone today said, there's no space for me to put my tefillin. And the chazan told him, yo, it's 770. You can just, put it anywhere, like put it on top of anyone's things. And all right, I'll continue afterwards.
Thank you. It's just I'm busy in here, so yeah, it's probably very annoying when people say you can't do something, but like just do it. It's not hurting anyone else, just do it. It doesn't bother anyone else. Why let someone else tell you what to do? As long as it's not hurting anyone else, you don't have to do it.
Wow. Okay. So what I was trying to say.
Bobby, Daddy.
Yeah.
Can I have a cookie?
I don't have cookies.
One baked cookie.
Yeah. Finito. Finished.
Maybe all the Jack boys finished it.
Yeah. I'm take it out, but if I'm bringing. You got cake on a piece of cake? You don't like it? So on that. On a piece of it. Okay, so wait patiently, okay. I was just trying to say that we're trying to figure out where is this Mishmal inside. Like, it's a certain base desire for physicality.
I'm excited of the question, where is Yishmael? So excited. We are dealing with it every day in such a sick way. I tell you an example. How Yishmael interferes in my life. Sometimes it's my turn, yeah? So Yishmael does like this. He tells me, Yoske, take a small sweet stuff to eat. It's going to give you strength. Don't sedate yourself. It's good for you. Last night I thought it's not good to have the sweet because it's not so healthy. But today I said maybe I really need it because my body needs it because it's going to be my genes are in a sweet state. So that's very. So if I'm listening to Shmuel, if I take a piece exactly what I think I should, so always when I take a piece, Ishmael takes another piece. If I take a piece of chocolate, you know what Ishmael said? Take another one. Ishmael the other one. Always make a plan before. It takes I gotta grab. Ishmael is a grabber. When you give it then more.
Yoni.
Thank you. So as I was saying, I was in 770. Hassan says, yo, just put it 770. You can put it anywhere. Don't worry about the space. You just put it on top of someone else's stuff. And I was saying, me personally, I don't like when people put stuff on top of my stuff. I don't like when people move my stuff. That's just a personal thing. And what's interesting is that, I think even a year ago, if someone would move my stuff or put stuff on top of mine, I would go ahead and move their things or put their things on top of other people's things because I don't want it on mine. Now that I started learning stuff, which that's what it's saying here, that when you learn, you start being able to let your selfishness disappear, I guess. Yeah. So I was thinking, and I was like, I wouldn't do that now. I just deal with someone having their stuff on top of mine. I'll just move my tefillin, hold it or something like that instead of putting it on top of someone else's stuff. Interesting thought.
Yes, he's coming. Hold on. Getting a piece of cake.
It does get annoying when people touch your stuff, especially when people just touch stuff because they don't even need the space. They just touch it. Like especially in jets, someone has a thing because he can't walk properly because he sprained his ankle. He hit, and people just go around touching it. Even I've done it, but and people touch everyone's stuff. I think people need to realize that sometimes people shouldn't be touching everyone's stuff. Obviously, if you need the space, that's a different thing. But just touching some people's stuff in general is very annoying.
I don't know why, but that made me think. Made me think that keeping Shabbos, the laws of Muksa, helps you not touch things that don't belong to you. Because you get used to the idea that you're not going to touch something. It's not mine. And I'll tell you why I thought of that. Because, okay, if you need the space, it's interesting because Muksa things, if you need the place, in Tzarech Makom, you're allowed to touch it. I just thought that's interesting. So maybe there's a connection between keeping Shabbos and the laws of Muksa and not touching other people's things. But thank you very much, Rabbi Yaska. I really like that point. The idea to indulge a little more, not just, I don't relate so much to the idea of chocolate, but I'm sure that I have that in other places. And I need to identify and work on it a little bit. So I like that answer, and it's good to hear from Yoni the work that you work on yourself and the progress that you see. Yes.
So the same relation to Ishmael, since you said the word muktzeh, so for me it's a whole thing, the idea of muktzeh. What does it mean? So what I want to say like this, the same relationship also, like Ishmael stuff, I'm going to make association. Because everything you do that you don't have to do, you're not allowed to touch it either. That means when you decide to eat a piece of something, a cake, cut it in your brain, the piece of cake, till where you want to eat. If you made it to one piece or two pieces or half a piece, so slice it. The rest is not yours anymore. You're not allowed to touch it. So I like it. That's where you knock off Ishmael, the idea when you make up things and it destroys you.
All right, so today's piece of what's it called again is of Tehillim is the second half of Kufyates, and we have the Aleph Beis and the entire Kufyates said 8 times. Each one, it's representing the fact that there's 808,088 letters in the Torah, including the missing vavs, the missing letters of the sounds. Interesting fact about the letter Tuf is that it means desire and it represents emes, truth. Our main desire in life should be for the truth, which is Torah and Avodas Hashem. Also, in the now I'm just having this thing open. Interesting. There's the word techina over there, and techina means asking for our needs. Is the praise we say Hashem before asking for our needs.
Shalom.
Good morning. Good morning. The weather's still nice here, a little bit. It's good. Yeah, that's it. I just came in, so I'm just gonna listen.
Good morning, Shalom. How you doing today? How's your week? I'm just gonna steer.
Wow, thank you, Rabbi Yaska. That was good stuff. Very good stuff. I don't know why, but I was getting stuck on getting stuck in the idea you're saying when you cut yourself a slice of cake, and you basically decide you're gonna take one piece, 2 pieces, or a half a piece. And I'm thinking there's no such thing as a cake. I don't know why I'm thinking about that. Because if you cut yourself a half a piece, that's also a piece. And if you cut yourself 2 pieces, it's also a piece. Stop. So you're saying again. I want to read a little bit, but these kids are Cain, Ayin, Hara. Nice and noisy. So, Rabbi Yaska, go ahead.
So I'm happy you elaborate on the cake. Shalom, good to see you also. Because the idea of the cake is like this. Always, when we see something food, we said, okay, let's finish it. Okay, we all of us, there's this problem. We want to finish it. There's left a little bit. Okay, I don't want to leave it. When all of us don't want to leave stuff and eat more than you expect. You eat a small piece of cake, then you cake says, I can't leave it aside. All of us has this Ishmael style, I'm going to call it, to take another piece. So I think the idea in your mind, when what you decide to eat, that's what God designated. You said, I'm going to eat a small piece of here. That means this is the cake. This is a piece. Who said the whole cake is a piece? Because who said this whole thing I have to eat? Who said it? Because you tell us that because people told you. Like I used to do all the time, sweet and low. I saw a movie. A guy takes 5 bags of sweet and low and he fits it in the tea. So I used to do 2 bags. I said, who told you 2 bags? 1 bag of sweet and low, and that's it.
All right, so Sefer Ma'amarim, 5,691, page 328. Isaac, I finished reading the whole thing, right? I just didn't get to say the footnote, which I was greatly disappointed in myself of not being able to do, not being able to remember that to do. Also, interesting idea is that Yaakov bought the birthrights for a bowl of lentils. Shows how great of a salesman he is. He's able to get himself a very good deal. And that's why Esau later says that he swindled him into buying the thing. Esau says, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. I'm going to die if I don't have it. Oh, you want the birthright? Sure. Just take whatever you want. He held it over his head. Kind of like a forced sale. So it's interesting. That's all. Welcome, Shalom.
Shalom.
I'll read again from whatever. So I'm up to the 3rd one. I read through the first 2. Metaphorically, Yaakov and Esav represent the 2 souls and their opposing drives that exist within each of us. We each possess an inner Yaakov, that is our divine soul with its godly drives, and also an inner Esav, that is our animating soul with its selfish drives. When our divine soul asserts itself, it weakens the materialistic tendencies of the animating soul. Yeah, that makes sense. I just usually see it like the way I usually work is that if I'm trying to, like, let's say, get rid of a negative habit and like replace it by a new one, I usually start by getting rid of the old one, not by like asserting like the dominance by
Michael, good morning. You can speak.
Okay. Thank you, Yoni. So I'm going to look it over because I missed it. The divine soul overcomes the animating soul in the same way that light overcomes darkness. Light does not have to actively exert itself to dispel darkness. Darkness simply. Hold on. Silent. Darkness simply ceases to exist in the presence of light. Similarly, as soon as we let the holiness and goodness of our divine soul shine by setting the turn, observing the commandments, the selfishness of the animating soul disappears. From Mark 5691, page 328. So there was this really, I mean, I don't know. I usually really don't go into this stuff. Like, what exactly is Yishmael? And now we were talking about Esav. Where exactly is Esav? Because they're not just all the Yetzer Hara. Yeah, Rabbi Yeska.
So I will take another level, another crazy step of understanding things. The Rebbe's girl wanted to have an essay. I don't know if she has to write down as a student. To write down. So people tell her, ask the Rebbe what to write. The essay. Something like that. So she said, okay, if you told me to write. She's a doctor. Her name is Dr. No. And philosophy, I don't know, whatever. You can find out his name. So what she said, she wanted to write about Shakespeare or to write about the insight, how the righteous people interpret the Torah and explain things. What to write? So she wrote to the Rebbe. And look what
Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem. I don't really have much to say right now. Today's Tanya was the last parak of Igeris Tshuva. Yeah. Now we're going into Kunter something, Achron or something like that. Hi, Chaiko. By the way, I just gotta mention also that I really, really, really miss the Mazonis that you guys have in the house, and I really, really, really miss just the specifically. Oh, what's up, Kalbach?
What's going on?
Kalbach. How you doing? How's van driving working for you?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Baruch Hashem. You'll have your minute to speak, but I actually want to hear how the guys are treating you for the van.
No way.
I'll pass.
Yoni, what's up, man? Yo, guys, I woke up for 5.
Shalom, it's your turn.
Oh, wow, Nehemiah, it's good to see you. I forgot. Oh my gosh, Mendel Karbach. It's good to see. What's up, Mendel? Remember me? Wow. Yeah. I don't have anything else to say. It's good to see everyone.
Hey, Mendel Kalbach, it's your turn.
Nehemiah, unmute yourself. Yeah.
Speak. I don't know what am I supposed to say. I've never...
Say hi, Sean Schwartzberg.
Hello, Schwartzberg. This is Mendel Karbach, live from Jets' dorm. I'm about to take you on a shift, and I just want to share something. Actually, I have nothing to say really at all. So, whoever wants to say something after me is more than welcome to.
Can I get a hit, bro?
What?
Can I get a hit from your jewel?
Sure.
Sorry, thank you.
Thank you, Mendel.
Thank you, Mendel.
No?
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, so I think you want to know what your small is. Whatever it's telling you to do bad or not to do good. So meaning that meaning that if something is telling you like, yo, do this, and it's not really the best thing you should do, you can put it as a small. So I hope you enjoyed the upbringing. And it's really weird having like the whole fam listening to me, but I get it past.
Wow, very good. So the Rebbe said, I guess the benefit of it is to not. 1 second, Chaka, wait. I think the idea is to Yediyah Samach Lachetzi Refuah. The Rebbe said it many times that knowing knowing the sickness is half the cure. It means identifying what's wrong or where is the wrong. It means maybe part of my issue is that I'm having trouble identifying a Yishmael inside of me. I don't think it's because I don't have one. I don't think that's true. Heigel's very much part of FiveAlive today. So, you want to say something, Heigel? You want to say something?
No.
Say Mashiach now.
No.
Okay. Rabbi?
It's good to see all the people, but basically what I understand, I'm acknowledging everybody and I can be detailed. So I will say everything, Shmuel is the opposite of a chassid. A chassid means everything about the other person. So I'm going to go good Rabbi Karlibach. I met you Shalom Aleichem the first time, maybe the second time. So I want to say about this lady. So she asked the people what the Rebbe is going to answer, to write about Shakespeare or about Judaism. And when everybody said, somebody said Shakespeare because this is what you study. And somebody said, no, about Judaism, it's very enticing. The Rebbe likes people speak about Judaism. Look what the Rebbe answered her. This is crazy what the Rebbe said. The Rebbe said, listen, you have to consider the Georges, what the Georges are Georging. Because if they don't like religion or something, they involved in this. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Very much.
I wish you all a sweet and beautiful, and as Chaim says, adorable day. Adorable. Adorable, not adorable. Okay, Mashiach now.